Now, on the flip side of that, America's fun, cool, relaxed culture has also led to most of the innovation and new startups that a lot of countries don't get to take advantage of because they have that ultra strict and conservative culture. Americans are great at imagining and being creative and being ambitious and risk takers. And that's all part of our culture. And that's what's helped us explode as a world superpower. But you definitely need both sides of the coin. There has to be a healthy balance. Now watch CNN take the opposite side of that, saying we actually need to focus on more homegrown American-born talent. Watch.
Yeah, look, I think with all due respect to Mr. Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, they should focus on saving federal dollars for the taxpayers and not immigration policy. I understand some of the points that Catherine made, and I agree to an extent. But I think the U.S. should focus more on domestic skill development. Studies also show that H-1B1 exacerbates employers hiring individuals from outside of the country when they could potentially hire minorities, for an example, which we know there's a shortage in the STEM fields. There are a significant number of Americans who I think would love opportunities if they had the proper training and skills to operate in those jobs fairly well. So why not start and focus there? I'm not of the support or mindset, Caitlin, that we should let in more than the 60,000+ that were already let into the country. Do we have some deficits? I certainly understand that point, again, to what Catherine was sort of alluding to. But I think by focusing on increasing domestic skill development, you can decrease the furtherance of those deficits by virtue of saying, you know what, we're going to spend more of our time, more of our dollars educating our own citizens to compete for these jobs versus saying, let's increase to 100,000 or maybe even more for employers to bring in individuals from India, which is a predominant country where many of them come from. I don't agree with that at all. And I think folks in the MAGA world have every right to be angry with Vivek and Elon Musk.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie, that's why I love this debate, because people who hate Trump and hate MAGA have to agree with one side of what MAGA is saying. Either you believe we need to bring in high-skilled labor, or you think we need to develop homegrown labor. Either way, you're agreeing with MAGA, and it ends up putting them in a really funny position. But what he's saying is correct. We do need to put an emphasis on developing our homegrown talent. But even if we do that, that won't come into fruition for quite a while. So in the interim, we can't just let 5 or 10 years go by without bringing in this top elite level talent in order to aid us in bolstering our strength and resilience towards our foreign enemies. We have the resources and the ability to invest in making our workforce the best workforce in the world, which it is for the most part. It's just that, why wouldn't you want all of the top talent? Why settle for 70 or 80% of the top talent? Why not recruit every single person you can who is elite at something and have them build that thing or work on that thing here in America, where it benefits all of us and takes away from our enemies being able to utilize them?